Hare Krishna, everyone.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे
Okay,
कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
I can hear you all very happy. Okay. Okay, you're ready. Om Agyantimrandhasya Gyananjanasalakaya Chakshurunmitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakata Mahim Dadhispapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Vatapadakamlan Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatamitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Sya Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Nami Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Vanchakalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी भानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 Krishna. So, welcome to our systematic study of Vedic scriptures in chapter 16 of Bhagavad Gita. We are going through the list of all those divine qualities Lord Krishna is saying, which are transcendental, which can help us. Though we are in the material world, we can also, by embracing and imbibing these qualities, we can, in the material world, can practice transcendental spiritual activities. So I'll just share the screen and we go from there. Let me know if you see the screen. Just sharing it. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji, we can see Prabhuji.
Okay. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Abhayam Sattva Samsiddhir Yoga Vyavasthiti Danam Damascha Yagnascha Swadhyayastapa Arjavam Ahimsa Sattvam Akrodas Tyagam Shantir Apaishunam Daya Bhuteshvalolupam Madhavam Hrir Achapalam Teja Kshama Dhriti Saucham Adroho Natimanita Bhavanti Sampadam Daivim Abhijatasya Bharata. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, fearlessness, purification of one's existence, cultivation of spiritual knowledge. I guess you're able to hear me?
Prabhuji, your voice is little bit shaky, Prabhuji. Screen is visible.
Okay. So I'll just continue. So Cultivation of spiritual knowledge, charity, self-control, performance of sacrifice, study of the Vedas, austerity, simplicity, non-violence, truthfulness, freedom from anger, renunciation, tranquility, aversion to fault finding, compassion for all living entities, freedom from covetousness, gentleness, modesty, steady determination, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, and freedom from the envy and from the passion for honor. These transcendental qualities, O son of Bharata, belong to godly men endowed with divine nature. So, last weeks we were helping ourselves to understand the importance of fault finding, its adverse effects, and how to overcome that by building an aversion to it. We have sometimes, because of our misidentification, we appreciate fault finding, but when we understand that it is harmful, then we know, okay, we are stamping on someone else's foot, and that is causing them pain, because I'm thinking I'm correcting, but actually this correction is not right, in the right spirit, not done with right intention. Mm. And yeah, how to overcome that is to develop appreciation. How can we develop that appreciation is when we do not consider ourselves in the center. Yeah. Otherwise, just imagine if we come together, then obviously we see, hey, I should be praised, or I should be valued, I should be respected. This I being in the center, mm, makes us I centric, and because of that I centricity, what happens is that we cannot appreciate. There is so much happiness when we don't be in the center. Yeah, Mother, you can go on mute. So, so it's very important to understand this, and we go it further. mm, that I-centricity is actually cause of all of our sufferings, because we have identified ourselves with matter, and then whatever we are doing is more in that direction, all activities, and it is causing us um, few misidentifications. Um, yeah, I think when is the Olympics? Last month, right? Or this month? We're just finishing with Olympics, where we see so many people have lifted mm, mm, great achievements and records. What happens in that is sometimes if we are not careful, then we may become little overconfident. And when we become overconfident, this is the time where our confidence is actually um, um, challenged. Our confidence, overconfidence, or confidence. No, this is the moment where a competition is actually challenging our expectations, and sometimes we may have some over expectations. And this time, what happens is when they are challenged, we come to fact. Some may accept it, thinking, yeah, I did genuinely try, without any. Some may try other ways. They may take some drugs, because now drugs, right? Doping comes by because mm, they want to prove what they have estimated about themselves is fact. The expectations, what they will, some way or the other, let I want to live up to my expectation, and then somehow there is a fault in it. Yeah. But then people, instead of seeing a fault within themselves, they'll start seeing fault in others. No, this is not right. This is not right. And we try to pull them down. So all these things we discuss as part of fault finding, and rather the spirit of appreciating. What happens in a competitive world is the spirit of uh, actually throwing blame, finding fault. Appreciation means, oh, someone has done wonderful. But rather people, what they do is rather appreciation. They would just start pulling them down by finding faults, bring a history of maybe like 10 years back. We see this in politicians, right? What do they do in the campaigns? When they know that they are going to lose, what they will do? They defame. They defame other person saying, hey, I know about you. You're a useless guy. Mm, no one were caring you anything, but you became um, mm, famous by force. So some way or the other, and then you can start showing someone is. It's very easy, right? To show someone is not living to the good qualities. It is very easy. So here there is one word called hri. I think before we go to hri, I think along the purport we can see after apaishunam, which is aversion to fault finding. The next one is hri. But in the shloka, there are other qualities. Just we can quickly, briefly go through them. This is, um, yeah, Daya Bhuteshva Loluptvam. Daya Bhuteshva, in the translation, we see Daya means mercy. Mercy is very, very important. We have a lot of mercy for our own self, isn't it? What is mercy? Huh? Yes, anyone? What is mercy? Anyone?
Kindness, Prabhuji, from the Lord, or kindness from others.
Kindness, compassion, but uh, how okay, give me one second. Yeah. But meanwhile, I think that is still not the closest. Nimai Prabhu, call him, please. But call to you have his number? Check because I am on hotspot. So what is mercy? Forgiveness. 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 Being pity to someone. Hmm? Okay. Anything else? Anyone? What is mercy?
Uh, Prabhuji, mercy is like being compassion to someone who have not met the standard, or who are fallen, or who have done some offense.
మీకు హాట్స్పాట్ అందినా
Hmm. Uh, one second. నేను చెప్పాను కాల్ పిక్ చేసుకుంటాను. Any other thoughts?
Hare Krishna
What
Prabhu.
is yes?
I think mercy is when Krishna reciprocates to your love and bhakti.
Mercy means when Krishna reciprocates to your love. Yeah, that's why we usually say hey, causeless mercy or mercy, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Blessing. Suryadesh Prabhu is saying blessing. Yeah.
Prabhuji, your voice is
Any
cracking, Prabhuji.
other?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Mercy is something which is sometimes is incapable person can the capable person can show something to make the other person capable, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Most of the time we
Other?
say.
Am I audible now? Am I back?
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu, you're back. You were just lost for a while.
Yeah. Network issues. Sorry for that. So, Makarand Prabhu, you were saying something.
Yes, Prabhuji, about the capability. So
Capabilities.
someone have the incapable, and the capable person make show some kindness and make the incapable person do the capable. I call that is a mercy, because Krishna do all the time that. It's Krishna's mercy in case I feel that I am not capable, but that's happened somehow.
Mhm.
I always say that it's Krishna's mercy. So
Okay.
mercy is in defined like this in uh, what I understand. So yeah,
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Thank you. Anyone else, please?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Uh,
Okay.
Connecting with what Makaran Prabhu said, I think on the similar line that mercy is like someone when being compassionate on the other soul and then giving him
Mm-hmm.
something that he lacks. Like for example, in Krishna consciousness, we say that we are craving for Krishna prema.
Okay.
So usually that's the highest thing we can give to someone.
Okay. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Hare
Chintamani
Krishna.
Mata.
I see mercy, like, you know what Lord Krishna, Lord Shri Krishna was telling in Bhagavad Gita, that he appears, or I'm sorry, that he reciprocates as
Okay.
much as the person surrenders to him. And then Lord Chaitanya comes, Lord Nityananda,
Okay.
Srila Prabhupada, and he's just giving us without even our qualification
Okay.
the Krishna consciousness, even devotees, distributing further to those who don't want to even surrender. So this is the mercy, what
Okay.
I understand.
Yeah. Thank you. So, yeah, I think everyone have come to a closer um, meaning of what is daya. Yeah, that's why when we actually use the Sanskrit word, it's more easy, because when it's mercy, yeah, mercy. I think in which language is mercy? Thank you, mercy, Italian,
French.
French.
Merci.
I think it's French, reciprocal. Merci beaucoup.
Okay, yeah. So French, merci is what? Thank you. Yeah. So why someone saying that is when he is getting something. Usually we have the tendency that I do my duties and then I'm paid. There is no aspect of mercy there. Right? It's a pure dealing. I'll move there. Just continue to be with me. I also connect myself to land so that this interruption won't happen. So the point is, but we are getting it. So the act of showing that I don't deserve but I got is because of mercy of some person. Am I audible? Hare Krishna, can someone say I'm audible?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Yes, you're audible. It's just that it's breaking a lot.
No, it won't. Yeah, I connected to LAN. Only
Okay.
last glitch. Let me.
It's still a little bit hanging, but if you maybe continue speaking, we can test.
I'm just checking. Um, that's okay. Let's see, guys. If it breaks, let me know. Am I audible now? We go on because it's a very nice topic. We just started.
Now it's much better.
Okay. Okay. So mercy, I think, as most of you have said, is for what we don't deserve, what we get is mercy of some person. Because we didn't earn it. So if we would have earned it, then it's no more mercy. It's something like I rightfully claim it and I got it. So, but mercy is something that we really depend on someone to give it. And here, maybe, for example, you're working in a company, you have your boss, you really worked for 8 hours, you did perfectly your duty, but still there is a mercy aspect of your manager. Only if he is merciful, you will get money, isn't it? So then there is two. There is causeless mercy and then there is causeful mercy. Causeful mercy is that you did something for which you deserve it, yeah, and still being the proprietor, he has the right to give you that. So here we are talking about daya, I think bhuteshwa. So this is um, mm, towards all living beings. I think we spoke about ahimsa in one of the previous sessions. Ahimsa is not to cause pain to others. But again, here when we see daya, so is it also the same? Ahimsa means it's clear, we shouldn't cause pain to others. But then here we are talking about daya. What is the difference between these two? Ahimsa means non-violence. To not cause violence, to not cause inconvenience to the living beings. And here we are talking about daya means to be merciful to the living beings. So being merciful will encapsulate of not causing himsa to living beings. But one can do even more than that. That is what comes under daya. And daya has no limit. That's why it can go even from a causeful to a causeless. Where when we talk about daya, bhuteshwa means living beings. So we should always understand that we are related. We have one eternal Father, the Supreme Person of Godhead, and every living entity is part and parcel of Him, connected. So we have to see how we can lead a very minimal, non-violent way of living, not causing much disturbance. But when there is a possibility, we can also help. Mercy is not like, okay, yeah, he didn't do anything for me. Why should I do? He didn't care for me. Why should I care for him? This is the mentality of a karmis, a person who is very selfish, a person who is um, greedy. I mean, these things we will talk about later. But daya is an aspect where we ourselves are expanding ourselves so that we deal with others how we want others to deal with us. We always want that, hey, even if I didn't do the 100%, my boss should give me money. Isn't it? Rishabh Prabhu? Of course, I know you are pakka, you give 108% at work, but so
I give
I am a guy.
actually right, Prabhu. I give only 1 out of 8.
Yeah. But still you are expecting money, right?
Definitely.
So that is you're expecting the daya of your chef, your boss.
Even the techniques that we discussed last week's
Mhm.
involvement, they also come under mercy because of me.
they come under. So when we talk about the qualities, appreciation,
Yeah.
Appreciation is an act.
Yeah. Forgiveness is the main reason.
Forgiveness is one of the I would say tools to express to mercy. Mercy is actually what you are doing and how to do it through these things. So one is not to harm animals, not harm beings, and to be merciful means we say, in fact, they also have their space, to appreciate their space and give their freedom in their hands. Rather, hey, now I am superstar, which means I am most powerful, which means I can do anything, everything. There are so many, if you see newspapers, a lot of, what do you call this? Land grabbing activities happen. Uh, this area is nice place for a hotel, and let me, the slum people, they can go anywhere. So all these things are they merciful? No, very, very cruel. Non-violence is something for them, maybe not even in their dictionaries, because they think this is not so great. So anyway, compassion for all living entities is very, very important divine quality, transcendental quality, because this I would say as we may think, because if I become merciful, then there is nothing for me anymore. Right? Just imagine if you are merciful, right? You are giving charity. Charity again, daya, Surya Tej Prabhu. Another way is charity. Uh, if I have 100 rupees, then what I'm doing, I'm making sure that I'm not eating everything myself, but I'm also seeing that, okay, as a responsibility or as a reciprocation, okay, someone has done for me. Hey, it's my minimum courtesy to do something. Maybe not same 100 rupees back, but maybe in a different form, in a different way, different time. But always remember that I'm indebted. We see that those values, to keep to those values, is also part of being merciful. At least we may think, hey, no, it is our duty to do it. But at least we have to see that in their tough time, I'm giving. It's not that I give when I have, I should see that when they need, am I able to give? Otherwise, that day will never come. Because all the time, if we are in the center, that day will never come that we will give to someone. But when we know that, okay, the person is really in need of whatever, that sense of feeling is coming from where? Daya. When someone is merciful, then that comes to a point that, okay, all whatever I can do, whether it is, for example, we sometimes come across that someone is in need of something. We never met him, we never talked to him, but okay, there's something that we can do. So this sense of opening our heart, not only to ourselves, but to others around us, to see how we can help. That is what is daya. Yeah, we move to the next quality, but anything, Makarand Prabhu, I think, is it matching to what you said? And I think Pranali Mataji and Rishabh Prabhu, I think what you were saying is about reciprocation of Krishna. So when you say reciprocation means what? Did you write? Yeah, reciprocation means what? You did something, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
That is causeful mercy. I mean, of course, I have not read somewhere there is a causeful mercy, but yeah, you did something and the Lord is reciprocating in the form of a relationship with you. And yeah, but still we would say that is not yet mercy. Why? Because just turning to him for a moment, but most of the time away. Yeah. So, but for that, Lord is still coming forward to you. That is really causeless mercy. Yeah, you getting?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. So as soon as when we are talking in the context of Krishna showing, that is always causeless mercy. We are saying, we are thinking because we are sadhakas, we are doing something. but that is just very, very fragment. I would say a very, very tiny drop of water, yeah, in an ocean. Yeah. And for that, what Lord is coming back, He's providing facilities so that we can engage in His service. That can always be causeless mercy. We are thinking that there is this small cause. I did genuinely show something. That is the cause of it. Yeah. But still, what He is, yeah, um, reciprocating is definitely out of causeless mercy. Okay, should we go to the other one? Yeah. After this comes what? Freedom from covetousness. This is aloluptvam. Aloluptvam is being freedom from greed. This is another quality that, yeah, it might appear like, okay, we have already spoken about this kind of quality before, but greed is something one is accumulating more than what he want, what he need. Usually this is the question, right? If someone is saying, can you practice Krishna consciousness 24 hours a day? We think, no, come on, it's impossible and all. Why? Because we still have this, I want to enjoy the world, I want to enjoy the world. And that is the reason why I'm here. Just like, have anyone gone to a exhibition, Kermis? You go there and you pay some entry ticket, and then after going in, you want to enjoy rides as many times as possible. The guy has to only stop you, otherwise you just want to enjoy more. And because we are so much greedy, without, hey, I already paid for it and now I am rightful person, I should enjoy everything. Greedy is something like that. We think that we can get it, we will get it, and that's why we keep doing, so that there is no end. And this greed can cover our eyes, not be able to be merciful, because that is totally the other side of the coin. One side is this mercy, other side is greed. Greed will always come in front and say, okay, before you give others, you keep something for you. And then, whereas the mercy is what? Before me, let's see how others can also be there. So these are two qualities, yeah, compassion for living entities and freedom from covetousness. Uh, um, when we have this sense of others in our life, we start tolerating, we start accommodating others and others' thoughts. And when these things happen, yeah, when we talk about fault finding, that will go off. All the other things also will come. So as long as we are in this thought that let me not be greedy, because greedy is self-centered again. I-centricity. What is greediness is that I'm not satisfied with what I have. I'm not satisfied. I want more than what I have. And am I going to use it? I don't know. Will I really use it? I don't know. I think I want it. Sometimes we may take it for name and fame, because hey, if a person sees how is a person recognized? He's great. He sees what is his assets, how much land he has, how much liquid he has, how many people around him. Why are the people around him? Is it because he's greedy? No, they are thinking one day he will just throw something. Even that something also will be a lot for me. So that's why there's so many people around him. And the greedy people will always see how can use these people for him. Huh? So in this way, a person who is greedy, he will never be satisfied. It's like um, he thinks that he can digest anything and everything. At the moment, he's eating like anything. But what happens when the time comes? All what he has ate will cause his health issues. That's what will happen. At the moment I am free, I have my hands reaching anywhere, everywhere. Let me take everything. What will happen when the time comes is he cannot manage them. I think we were reading in Srimad Bhagavatam Puranjana. He says as a king he has accumulated everything. What happens? He has all his daughters, grandsons, granddaughters, wives, and what will happen? He now has to maintain, isn't it? You can't say, of course, as a king, you can say, hey, I can treat like anything. But yeah, government will simply punish if a lady goes to the police and say, hey, my man is not dealing well with me, and then yeah, you get into trouble. So a person who is greedy, he is so much greedy, he accumulates everything, he thinks he's sitting on that. In fact, he's sitting on all those things just to be a security guard. What will happen? Just imagine you have a great desire to have beautiful, beautiful girl as your wife, and the person you have really found, you went to Gen AI. I don't know. Satish Prabhu, can Gen AI give me a most beautiful girl? Huh? In the planet? If yes, yeah,
Yes.
please give me the address. Let me go and find out. Let me have a wonderful wedlock. I never imagined such a beautiful wedding would happen. And after that, the reception. The guy is always seeing who is that guy who is seeing my wife. What affair? What affair is going on? And then, huh? What is happening? He had agreed that he could even achieve what he thought is very difficult with technology, like what Satish Prabhu is building. It's possible. But what happens? Will the technology stop other problems? Mm. What do you call? There is this digital, what is it? Digital rights? What?
Digital twins, Prabhuji. We
Digital
create
rights.
something.
You can't mm, digital image rights. I think I forgot something like that. Image digital rights, something to protect your own painting or your own.
Copyright.
No, and that what happened now because of this. Anyway, just to add some fun. But what happens? Yeah, we may think that hey, such a beautiful girl is my wife now. And no, the guy is not happy. Oh, I have built such a nice house. I indeed wanted every piece as I wanted. I have a mini golf. I have a mini bar. I have a mini theater. I have so many minis. And then the guy may think that, hey, I want more from mini to mega. And then what will happen? He is the gatekeeper. He has to come on. Otherwise, people will laugh, right? Yeah. Suryadesh, as you laughed. After everything is there, just imagine next day a thief comes and steals everything. It also will become a big news, right? So what you'll do, you'll have so many people to protect. And then that doesn't come just like that. It's not a peanut that okay, someone is coming and doing. You have to, and you don't know. You know how the politicians will be so much worried. If some guy comes and says, "Can you give me a job?" The politician is thinking 100 times. Will he be really loyal to me, or is he a guy who is going to? So that's why they don't take any servants unless they really are very sure. Why? Because the sense of insecurity. So a person who has this greediness, he is struggling with what? Sense of insecurity. Always bhayam, bhayam, bhayam. And then one who has bhayam, what will come? Bhayam is itself a roga, disease. And there are also so many other diseases. Anxiety, mm, what is that? Other inferiority complex, yeah. So many problems come. Oh, even land has issues. Anyway, from tomorrow, I'm going to change my router to Fritzbox. So I hope this issue will be solved. Shweta Adai, what do you say? Huh?
Yes,
Life of a
Prabhu.
life of a greedy is fun to see. I always enjoy if someone is making those rich people who has everything in the end. He is realizing, oh, I have nothing. Hmm? Why? Because he has no sense of daya. He's not seeing. Just imagine if our eyes are covered, that we can't see the suffering. then there is no sense of mercy for others, because I'm saying I can give. Come on, if I give, if you become millionaire, what is my position, man? Huh? Tomorrow, no one is going to believe that I gave you money. I may tell to everyone, hey, it's because of me he became rich, because of me. No, I want to enjoy everything. So if one who is looking for his own comfort and own happiness, own everything, I centricity is going to, yeah. So a transcendental divine quality is to be away, because greed is quite dangerous. Yeah, we were speaking about pride, we are speaking about anger. Huh? Anger also we can see, okay, it manifests, right? As soon as, but greed is very dangerous. You don't even feel, because you don't know where is the thin layer, thin line. Huh? There's always, you may think this is necessary. It's really a necessity. Otherwise, no. But we can see others how they are living. Hmm. If uh, no, others may not have that. That's why they are compromising their life and living. No, in the end, they are more happy. If we really carefully see, though they are suffering, for from their point of view, but they are not suffering as big as we are suffering. So, in that sense, we can understand a person who lives simple. mm, Of course, he may think high or not, doesn't matter. A person who lives simple is more happy, because he doesn't have anything to worry. The person can sleep very happily. As soon as he is on the bed, he can sleep without any problem to think about what will happen, what will happen. Why? Because in a sense of greediness, he want to have more. You know this nice, funny story, right? You remember this? A greedy man killing a hen? No, no one knows. Golden egg story, no one knows.
The golden
Was it hen or duck?
duck.
Acha, acha, duck. Duck, only duck gives golden eggs. A person who is greedy, he's not seeing what is needed. So because of this golden egg that this duck is giving, the guy is thinking, oh, so nice, I can become rich, gold, golden. And then what he was seeing, but there is no mercy. Come on. Why is this duck is eating so much? He's getting gold, but it's eating what? Some. Huh? So he can, with one gold egg, he can buy food for life of this duck. But he was still thinking, because of greed, now there is no scope of giving anything to anyone. So this greedy man, a farmer, what he did is that, okay, let me cut the neck, then there is no problem. I don't have to arrange food. And then it died. So this sense of greediness is quite dangerous. We may not realize, we may not be appreciating. We may think that, oh, I need to first me. It's a duty. If you see in Vedas, we can quote verse after verse saying it is, yeah, one should protect himself, one should protect his family, one should protect his nation. There are so many. And then in this protection business only do we want to die. Otherwise, that's what is going to happen. It is said one who is so rich, because he's so rich and he is always absorbed. Is the door locked? Is that door locked? Is this door locked? Are all the doors locked? By the time this locking business over, it's already 2 o'clock in the morning. And then 6 o'clock, open one door, open next door, open the other door. In that way, it's a nice service, you know. Hmm. So what is happening in this? One is just absorbed in work, but is it helping one? No, it becomes more. And then all of a sudden in the newspaper comes, yeah, someone has broken the wall. What is the use of all these locks? And what are we going to make? Are we going to go back to the Iron Age where everything had big stones, and there are these canopies to protect? No. Then we install CC cameras to see who is the guy who is coming and stealing. All this is nice. We should do everything if we protect Krishna consciousness. If we don't protect Krishna consciousness, and if we just only protecting our own consciousness of wealth, greedy, it's going to cause us trouble. And then it is said, I heard that's, yeah, for example, Ambani, who is very rich, they're already predicting what will be his next life. Because Prabhupada said, one who is so much absorbed about wealth, his own property, his own family, next life he'll just be born in the same place so that he can still see his wealth. Why? Because at the last moment when he can't remember Krishna, what will happen is he will just get, maybe this time he won't become Ambani's now my son, my grandson, I will become the grandson and I can enjoy again Ambani's. No, he'll be born as some rat or a cat. No, because to protect, right? You see how the dogs will protect the property, very loyal. So like that. Okay, questions or thoughts? Anyone want to speak? Yes, Rishabh Prabhu. Oh, you have to type, huh?
Hare
You
Krishna,
should
Prabhu.
have, what is it called? Oh, yeah, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, regarding coming to the first point, we were discussing about causeless mercy.
Mhm.
I mean, many times we hear from the Shastras that we should serve sadhus and we should have try to please sadhus so, so that we get their somehow we get their mercy.
Mhm.
So when we talk about serving sadhus and associating with them, so in that sense, it feels like a give and take. Like you are trying to please them, and
Mhm.
then they will give you the mercy. Otherwise, if you're just sitting at home watching TV, you will not get the mercy.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
how is then costless? Because I have to get out of my home, meet a sadhu, somehow serve him, and then I will get the mercy. Of
Mhm.
course, he has the veto power, or he has the power to deny to give it, even if after serving him, he can say, "No, I don't give it to you."
Mhm.
But still, but what at least me going out of the house makes it a 50-50% chance that I might now get it because at least I'm in front of him.
Okay.
So it's not really then causeless. I mean, my coming out of the house and doing something is is an effort, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely effort. Mhm.
So then how
So,
it is causeless? Because then causeless would be that I'm sitting in house or I'm sleeping on the street and a sadhu crossed by and his lotus just touches my forehead and then I'm enlightened. That would be causeless. That I done nothing. I was just lying there.
mhm. Okay. So what you're saying is something that you have not done anything, and if something is given, that is causeless mercy because there is no a cause behind for something to happen.
I mean,
Yeah.
no effort from me because I didn't put any effort. I was just, yeah, useless sitting there, and a sadhu came and just gave it all to me, which really happens, I guess. But that would be for me a pure causelessness. But me
I
going out and trying something, putting at least 1% effort, that does it really make it causeless? Because there is some effort. And because if I was not in front of that sadhu, he would have not seen me or not get pleased by me and would not transfer his mercy from his heart to my heart, right? Something.
Mhm. Just being there and not doing anything, so still it is causeless mercy, right? You didn't do anything to him, and he's giving you, though you have walked all 100 kilometers, and then you are standing there when the mercy is being thrown. Huh? Did you do something to him?
I mean, I would not say that. I mean, I would not say that the person has not done anything. I mean, he at least they could took out time from
No,
his
no, I'm
so-called
telling
busy
about
schedule to
you.
go there.
If you, I mean, if you are taking the case that you are referring to, where you have put your effort, got up, went, and then you are there when the mercy is being poured, and what did you do? Is it just by going there? So that you didn't do anything to him, right? You did it for yourself. You are going here.
I mean, Prabhu, in the end, for
No,
example, when we
no,
go to temple
that
and
part.
all, we do serve sadhus. No, it's not that we go there and we stand idle. We go there,
Yeah.
we
Okay.
sometimes serve
So,
them, we do all the services to them. So in that sense, we are putting efforts. But
yeah,
the
yeah.
question is, Shastra is saying,
If you're
do
putting the
serve sadhu.
effort, if
Yeah.
you're putting the efforts and going there itself, is still a causeless mercy. Where you are going there, but you're not doing anything. But if the question is about after you go there and if you're serving them, still what you are getting is unimaginably high than what you really have done.
But that's my question, Prabhu, that when we do
Mhm.
something, doesn't really matter how insignificant it is. It doesn't matter. It's still, how can we say that it's causeless? Because you have put some effort. You went there, you served. Maybe even you just took their sleepers and put it up, or you give them water, whatever it is. And they see you and they get pleased that, okay, this person is serving me. Then they somehow get pleased and they maybe you get some blessings. So how it is causeless? Because other person who was maybe not there in the temple, sitting at
Mhm.
home, would not get it. Definitely would not get it, because he would not come in this thought of the sadhu somehow. Of
Mhm.
course, sadhus are praying for all the jivas, but the
Mhm.
jiva who's in front of him and doing something will get some extra blessing,
Yeah,
undoubtedly.
definitely.
So it's
Mhm.
then not causeless. I mean, that's my point. How it is
No, I
causeless?
understand. What you're saying is it's not causeless because you did something and you're getting in return something, right?
Something extra, yeah.
But again, if you have worked for 1 hour, if you are given 15 hours, so now tell me about the 14 hours, is it causeless or not?
Mm.
Of course, right? You're getting more than what you deserve. And that's what we talk about causeless mercy.
So it means that we have to put that one person at least.
No, as you said, if someone is just saying and Swamis are praying for everyone, there is also no 1%. Hmm? Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur defines what is causeless mercy. Yeah, I'm trying to recollect the book where I read there is a whole chronology. If this is causeless mercy, then what? If this is not causeless mercy, what is causeless mercy? In that way, there is a whole list that comes. Finally, deserved. Not. I think what you are talking is about a deserving a mercy. Yeah, that I deserve because I went, and that what in return I'm getting is cannot be a causeless mercy. Yeah, because I deserved, because I went there, I have endeavored. This is what you are saying, right? In spite of endeavoring, still if a person doesn't give, yeah, you can't simply say, hey, Sadhu, I have served you and give me this much. You can't. When we talk about Damodar Leela, where yeah, we talk about Yashoda Mai's endeavor, yeah, with what did she tie and all is one aspect, but we can see that there is endeavor of one step from the sadhaka and to attain sadhya, who is the Lord's mercy. So that mercy is there. And now we are not like saying, hey, when we say two fingers, they should be of same size. Which means I give 50 you are saying na, I give 50%, so I get 50%. It's not like that. But it is that effort, the interest that we are showing that I am interested in you, that is attracting the mercies of the Lord. That is causeless mercy.
Yeah, exactly, Prabhu. I
You,
also meant the same. 50-50%, of course, is not possible. But I meant the
Hmm.
same, that we
Yeah,
have to give our two fingers, like in Damodar Leela, that we have to put that
one
some
from our
effort.
some effort. Yeah,
Yeah,
some effort to show that I am a patra. I can
I have this
receive.
desire.
I
Yeah.
I can receive to show that okay, I Lord, if you shower your mercy, I have something. I can value your mercy to show that. That's what you're showing. That's what you're going. That's what you're. It's like we can go into this direction of saying, okay, we are offering bhoga to the Lord, who is actually giving everything. Hmm? Right? He's the one who provides the water. He's the one who is providing sunlight. He's the one who is providing the earth through which all cultivation happens. The vegetables are coming. What we are doing? We are giving him back. As if like this is mine. I am giving to you. Right? But Lord is happy, just like a son, if he is saying, okay, he goes to a shop, he's buying a gift and giving it to you, that, hey, Papa, I found this very nice for you. Who is paying? Who is paying?
Papa.
Whose causeless mercy is that? Whose causeless mercy is that?
Papa's.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not that he has worked and he has rightfully earned that money that you're giving to him or her. Hmm? Yeah, and yeah, as I was mentioning that book, Srila Vishwanath Chakrabarti just comes to the last point, saying this cannot be causeless mercy, this cannot be causeless mercy. He finally comes, what the sadhu is showering, Agyata Sukruti, what we never conceived that, but definitely, just if one is walking on the street and the Harinam is going on, you are not closing your ears, right? But if it falls on your ears, and that is what is said as causeless mercy. Yeah, where now your question may come, hey, I didn't even go, I don't know who is that sadhu, I have not served him anything. Is this then causeless mercy? Then what about things else? When we see everything is still causeless mercy that is coming from the Lord because we don't deserve. uh, but then because as a genuine reciprocation, what we are getting for just showing that okay, I have turned towards you is huge. We are only seeing right now. I'm a devotee. That's why I'm rightfully qualified to get something, little whatever. No, uh, just if someone would have given also what were all our track record in our previous life, we would just fall on floor. How bad? How many things we would have done, and after that also I'm getting this human form of life. Mhm. Causeless mercy. Yeah. And Rishabh Prabhu, I think I will definitely look for this, so that that can give us a very clear perspective, because in the end there is no logical way of seeing what is a causeless mercy. Whatever you have put forward, like okay, if someone is going, yeah, so this causeless mercy is can go through all those logics and finally defined by Acharya saying that what we get by unknowingly, that we qualify it as causeless mercy. Hmm?
Exactly, bro. I mean, in the end, this important even for a person like me to fully understand, because otherwise it can be taken by people that okay, if it's really causeless, then why do I need to go to temple, or why do I need to serve? I will get the mercy somewhere or another. I can just be at home and
Yeah,
just do some small arati, and
yeah,
Krishna will shower the mercy, the
yeah, yeah.
causeless.
Yeah, yeah, got it. So the approach would be that anyway, if I go, I won't get, no. There is something, if you go and serve the sadhus, yeah, the service is the means through which the Lord is pleased and Lord is bestowing his mercy. So there is always, it's not that there is no reasoning behind something, but even in spite of that reasoning, what we get is still causeless mercy. That is what I'm trying to say.
True, Prabhu, true. I mean, I was having discussion with one of the devotee. I mean, our dear Chandra, and
Mm,
he was saying, why to come to temple? Why should I serve the sadhus? The causeless mercy will come from Krishna directly. It will come one day.
mm,
I
mm,
will just chant the holy name. So
mm. Yeah, yeah. Why to
sometimes
go
this
and work?
concoction comes, right? That oh, causeless means really causeless. That Krishna will just give it to me one day.
Yeah, yeah. So why to go and work in a company? Let the money come. When it comes, let it take it. If you have time, you can wait. Yeah, yeah. We can go back to our dear friend PS1, yeah, and yeah, tell him that yeah, well, we should be very serious, right? We can't be
Mhm.
waiting. Yeah. So if we are waiting, that shows that we are not so serious to go back to Godhead. We are not so serious to reestablish our broken relationship. Yeah. So this is what Krishna is saying in the 12th chapter. Hey, always think about me. So how can we just be passive saying, okay, when it will come, it will come. Yeah, when it will come, it will come. We can't demand it. We cannot demand, hey, Krishna, give me because I did that, because I did this, I did that. It is still, after all, doing this, Krishna. Yeah, no, because Krishna is very loyal. Krishna definitely keeps up his promise, so he will do it now. Let me do it. Even that is also not what we do. We are not interested in whether Krishna will do what I want, will not do what I want. What I see here is that I want to reestablish my relationship by again serving, by being what do you call? Yeah, basically becoming a servant. That is what we have. That's what the role we have. Eternal role of us is to be servant, and we just do it. Mercy will come or not, that is okay. But if I'm just waiting that the mercy will come or not, yeah, it will come. Yeah, even so many got Kamsa got mercy. Huh? Right? Rishabh Prabhu? Yeah,
True, Prabhu.
why to become a devotee to get mercy, man? Yeah, we can also become a demon to get the mercy of the Lord. Yeah, can we handle it? I can't handle such mercy.
That level of mercy.
It's too much. Okay. But I mean, as I said, the question itself is very, very, I don't know, there are different kinds of questions. Now, one is um, a question where the answer itself is in the question. Yeah. So this comes under that category. Only thing is we are not able to understand because we are not able to accept it because we are trained ourselves to be more logical thinkers. So that logic we are not able to catch. That's why we just take what acharyas are saying. Oh, this is a logic we have to add into our logic dictionary. Okay, Rishabh Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thanks for a very nice question.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank
Yeah. Any other thoughts, questions? In 5 minutes, we'll close the session.
We can keep following the emotion without any expectations, Prabhuji, then we don't have these thoughts also.
Maybe discuss about mercy, and what I have understood, mercy in a simple language is like daya.
Yeah, daya is
So
mercy. Yeah.
yes, so when if someone comes to me and asks for the mercy, so I have this very natural thing to not even take it to personally first of all, and forgiveness is always there, like very easily, because um, somehow that time my mind is connected to Krishna, and I feel that I'm not forgiving, it's the Krishna. So whatever happens, anyway, it happens for a reason, and Krishna is behind it. I mean, he knows very well. So I don't take it anything personally about these kind of things, especially if somebody is asking me for forgiveness or so my question here is, sometimes when people ask you for the forgiveness for the same reason, how many times you forgive them, or you just leave it like that? Maybe it's a particular mistake, but
What do
it's
you
a
want to?
or
Yeah,
could be anything.
very nice question. Yesterday also it came up. So how many times can we be tolerant?
Yes, basically my
How long
question
should
is
we be tolerant? Yeah. And again, the immediate question comes from Rishabh Prabhu is what is actually tolerance? Yeah, I think a few weeks back we discussed about what is tolerating. So coming back to your question, so we need to understand why a person is like that. Is it because of his habits, or is he really having an intention? And these are two things first we need to know. Is the person not understanding what we are saying? We tried different way to make him understand or her understand. If the person is not in a position to understand intentionally, then we know answer already. Yeah. So depending on what is the gap here, based on that, we can take the approach. Tolerating means we are put in a situation, we are going through that. As long as our focus is on Krishna, we, to whatever level we can, we should see how we can accommodate that, to tolerate or not get disturbed. Usually our nature is that we get disturbed as soon as our plans are not happening. Uh, as soon as what I'm saying, if it is not happening, I'm disturbed. As soon as um, someone says what I don't like, I'm disturbed. Yeah. But tolerance is more of that we have to take a moment to understand what is the reasoning behind it, what is the thought, why is this. So few questions we have to ask before we see, and then based on what is the reason, then we have to take an approach towards that. If a person intentionally is not changing, though he has the capability, we know, okay, how to deal with such people now. Okay, we have to see carefully. Maybe if I can't influence, maybe someone else. Yeah. For example, Surya Tej Prabhu, if I tell Saundarya Mother, she may not hear. But if you tell she may hear, then I'll come to you and tell, hey, you know what? Can you please? I think we both talk well. We can understand each other. I can explain you, and then, yeah. Or if the person is open to me, if Saundarya Mataji hears to me, then I can just talk to her and say, okay, I think Mataji, I think this is um, I think last time when we did, this is what has happened. So how can we see that we can improve here? Any ideas? Maybe we can do better next time. So there is some, as long as when we have good relationship, then it's easy to discuss and negotiate for a good cause. Yeah. And coming back to your question about forgiveness. Forgiveness, yeah. I think, do you remember last Prabhupada Lilamrit, Prabhupada was saying, uh, um, in that, what did Prabhupada say? Um, to cheat is sin, but also to be cheated is also sin. Anyone remember this? Maybe you can reproduce as it is, but the point is that if you're getting being exploited, yeah, I think if that was your question also, we have to be smart how to avoid such exploitation. We don't want to break relationship, but we can see how we facilitate a person in that situation to come out of it. If not, yeah, then we always have an option to tolerate. Um, but otherwise, we can see, okay, can we really see something before coming to the last? And maybe, yeah, there is always, I like this approach that you give something to take something, right? What does it mean? Means that you tolerate someone so that they tolerate you, right? And when both tolerate each other, then you have a good relationship. No, 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 I don't want to tolerate anymore. The other person says, I don't want to tolerate you anymore. And when both don't tolerate, yeah, what will happen? Huh? I won't forgive you because I forgive you 10 times. No, no. Maybe I should forgive you only 100 times because Krishna has forgiven Shishupal 100 times. All these things, no? We may create our own, but in the end, are we able to practice Krishna consciousness? And if it's becoming very, very challenging to practice Krishna consciousness because of all this disturbance around us, yeah, we should see. We try. I tried. We should not give up. We should not give up our responsibilities. We should not give up our duties because this will just simply backfire us tomorrow. Today we are taking comfortable. Okay, yeah, if I do this, no, it will backfire tomorrow. I don't care. I don't care now. We have to care later, right? Mm. Madhuri Mataji may think, hey, this relationship is not working. I don't care anymore. I don't do anything. It will backfire us tomorrow.
Yes, Prabhuji. Actually, last few sessions, like
Backfiring is
the
happening.
yeah, no, everything is
Okay.
peaceful by
Yeah,
God's
yeah, tell
grace.
me.
Uh, this is just like in general, I'm asking because I do see these days, people don't have that much mercy. And also, when we talk last few sessions, we were talking about the anger thing. You know, I see also many people with this anger issues thing. So I was like, sometimes it's so difficult to deal these days.
Hmm.
Back in time
I
when
tell
I,
one thing, Mataji, we cannot live with a person who is just a replica of us. Just
yes,
imagine, he looks like you, oh sorry, she looks like you, she talks like you, she thinks like you, she works like you, she does everything like you. Even with that person, we cannot be
totally.
expecting what we want.
Yeah, the question was only like how much to tolerate, and we are
Yeah, yeah,
tolerant.
yeah. Yeah. So only thing is we appreciate all these things part of our life to practice Krishna consciousness. Sometimes we eat sweet, sometimes we eat spice. Both we relish, right? Some as soon as when if you don't like bitter gourd, I don't know if you like or not. If it comes, then immediately we think, oh no. Hmm? No, but for me, I really enjoy bitter gourd like anything. So, so for a person who likes bitter gourd will be like that. He will be he'll be enjoying that. Huh?
Totally.
Well, so slowly for me, I lost sense of taste at all. I don't care whether it is bitter, spice, sweet, anything. For me, everything is okay. See, Sitadira, have become steady. So when we become steady, then yeah, all these things to tolerate this taste or tolerate the circumstances. Yeah, we will learn, enjoy it actually, not learn. Anyway,
Exactly. Totally agree with you.
I really enjoy talking to people when they're saying all these. Then I know, oh, nice. I know what are you thinking? You want to make me a fool, huh? Yeah. And then I immediately think, okay, I have to be careful now.
Yes.
Yeah,
I also want to ask you one more thing.
yeah.
There was one quote posted on the like our group. It
Sorry,
says
say
like
again.
I want to ask you about one quote. It was posted on the group. Like
Hmm.
I was keep reading, and this one I want to ask you for a little meaning in a simple language. The quote says as follows: Always think of the lotus feet of Sri Krishna, and you will find no difficulties in executing the task allotted to you by Krishna.
Hmm.
So does it mean like when there is a difficulty that I'm crossing it, I immediately think of Krishna in a very simple language, or is a little beyond that, that I don't have to?
Actually, actually, at the moment, yeah, we see a difficulty and we take a step back, right? Because it is difficult. But when we take that, okay, everything is service of Krishna, then we anyway have to do it. Then what do you think? Is it difficult for you?
No.
Anyway, you have to do it. And
Then
anyway,
this is
Krishna is going to help you. Is it difficult?
no.
So that's what I think. You're referring to Prabhupada quote, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So that's the spirit of sadhus. They don't even see impossible in their dictionaries because they know, hey, my job is only to take up service. Yeah, Krishna, you will be there. I know. What is the difficult?
Yes. Now
But
this
there will be at a external platform, there are all difficulties only. Prabhupada, if you see Lilamrit, every moment, yeah, so many difficulties. Yeah, but yeah, I'm serving. The purpose, the focus is on serving Krishna, remembering Krishna. If there is no problem, no difficulty, will I remember Krishna?
no.
I will remember my own glories.
Yes.
I'm only remembering my glories. Hey, I have done that. I have done this. No one is glorifying. No one is speaking. I'll give some money and what do you call this? Um, what is this? Not Olympics. What is the other Filmfare Awards?
Oscar.
Oscar. Yeah, yeah. Oscar is about my glories, right? So everyone is there. Everyone is coming there on the stage to take glories. And yeah, if you don't get it, you have your own brand, and then you can get also paid for it, and then you can be glorified.
Yes, Prabhuji.
I find it very fun. Sorry, I mean I will close the call soon, but I was in India a couple of years, 3, 4 years back, and I saw in schools, you know, I mean, if the students are like 30, most of them got medals. In our days, it was not like that. In our days, there are only three medals. Yeah, either class first, class second, class third. That's it. Now, class first in maths. Yeah, class first in science, class first in hygiene. So somewhere or the other, they will put you so that you are first in something or the other. Huh?
Yes,
So
Prabhuji.
yeah, you can have any title, yeah, what you want. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. That's how I understood from that quote, Mataji. By the way,
Yes,
I can't
Prabhuji.
speak for Prabhupada, but I understood that way.
Yes. Thank you,
Yeah,
Prabhuji, for
yeah.
answering.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Anyone else? Harinam Chintamani Mataji or Sagar Prabhu? Actually, Sagar Prabhu, I wanted to call you because last few weeks now I didn't see. I thought this is the only way through which we are able to talk. Sagar Prabhu is yeah, I know him since many years. We studied in same university and yeah, but I was always thinking, oh, not able to give time to friends somehow or the other. Yeah, when he joins here, I'm happy. Yes, Mataji, tell me.
Oh, sorry, it was how to say it, an accident that I pressed the hand. I just wanted to,
Fine.
but I just wanted to say thank you so much. Yeah, I was also like thinking, like so many thoughts are coming regarding the mercy, and I don't know if I think it can be also
Fashionable.
sometimes tricky that we want to be merciful out of ego, that we think we are better, to have compassion to others, but not because, you know, the mindset can be also tricky.
Yeah, that actually we can cover that as part of maybe next week because there is a quality to be not mm, arrogant. Yeah. So when people are what is the opposite of it? Modest. Yeah. I think the next quality we'll be discussing also is about modesty. uh, to be moderate, not to think about ourselves. We are so that so this, and now I can do it. Again, when we are doing this because I can get something from it, so that is rather not mercy. It is still kind of a deal. Yeah, if we can do it, if we are doing, we should be very fortunate feeling and very grateful for that. And yeah, for example, recently for temple for Vedic planetarium, Ambarish Maharaj, yeah. So sorry, Ambarish Prabhu, yeah. Yeah, when he was asked, yeah, he gave 500 crore for the project. He said, "Hey, it's not my money in this life. Krishna gave me, and I'm giving to him." The approach is more of yeah, being grateful to be part of a service rather than uh, taking credit of it. Usually, this is a very that shows if someone asks, na, hey, I am a how great devotee I am. In the question itself, there is a how great, huh? How great devotee I am. Chintamani Mother, if someone is asking how great devotee I am, you will immediately say, hey, see, you are so arrogant, or you are so proud that you want to be glorified for your greatness of a devotee. Isn't it, Mother?
Oh, yes, fully.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, sometimes people put it so sweet to understand, so sweet not to be uh, taken like that. They say, how to know I have advanced in devotion? Huh? This is also a nice question, right? So genuine question. It can be it can be a genuine question where people may ask, how to know did I advance or not? Yeah. Then the obvious is, yeah, how much have we changed from last few years? Then we can see this is a straight answer. But if we know that, okay, this question is coming to know the glories of his greatness, the answer can be different. So, yeah, I don't know if I answered your question. How
Oh, thank you
greatly I
so
answered.
much. Yeah.
Was it really cool? Is it really great? My answer, you liked it? Put me a 5-star rating, and then I'll be a great devotee, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
was thinking that all these qualities, we have to be really cautious, not like to perform them superficially. One really has to be genuine and
that's why if one has a skill, one should be very careful. Hmm? Again, going back to our school days, if one performs a dance show on the stage, usually after 11 or 9 to 10 years of practice, one is giving their first stage show in India in Bharatanatyam. Yeah, you may have heard. But now, if a child is getting into a Bharatanatyam dance lesson, within 6 months, she or he is on the stage. Yeah, whether they know the mudras well, they don't know the bhava of it, they don't know how to stand, they know how. No, what they know is just some movements of hands and legs, and they don't know the bhava of the song, which Acharya has sung with what mood, what to express, which usually take quite some time. They get on the stage, and when they get on the stage, what will come first? Selfies. And what will selfie do? Proud. Hmm? And every parent come, the parents will come and say, hey, please, my kid also can do wonderful dance. Can he do solo performance? Please. Yeah. No one else can meet his expect. No one can be of his level. He deserves a solo performance. Chintamani Mataji, can you please give me one slot for solo performance of my wonderful son, wonderful daughter?
Prabhuji, next week we have Ratha Yatra in Leipzig. Please
Leipzig.
come and dance.
Urgent, huh? Okay. Okay, Mataji, I need to now close the session. Thanks for invite. Yeah. Hare
Thanks.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Have a nice week. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। Yeah.